Okay, I want to show you something in my truck. I know it's all messy, so, you know. So this thing right here is called an inverter, right? So what this does is it takes battery power basically and turns it into 120 volts. Right here, this is it. Now this small one is a 1,000 watt inverter. So with a 1,000 watt inverter, there's only so many things that I can really power, okay? So what I have been doing is I've been using that inverter to charge a battery pack while I was driving. Like whenever I go camping, you know, I have this battery pack I use for like my computer and that kind of thing. So there's always a need to charge it. So I thought, why buy a generator and have to wait till I get to the campground and then crank it up and wait an hour or two to charge the battery pack? Why not just charge it while I'm driving? So the cigarette lighter doesn't put out enough juice really to charge it effectively. I mean, it'll charge the battery pack, but it'll take hours and hours and hours. So to compensate for this, I got the 1,000 watt inverter. So as I would drive along from camping spot A to camping spot B, I would charge it, right? Using the inverter. Well, the EcoFlow battery pack I have wouldn't just take 1,000 watts out. It would take more, like 1,200 or so. So over time, it wound up burning out my inverter. So I defeated my own purpose and I wound up getting to the campground and having to crank up the generator and charge up the battery pack every time. I was really upset. So I said, obviously a 1,000 watt inverter is not gonna work for me anymore. So they recently had Amazon Prime Day and I bought a new inverter. This one is 3,000 watts and it is heavy and it's huge compared to the other one. Okay, so that is my next step. I don't know that I'm gonna put that 3,000 watt inverter in the vehicle because it's so huge. I'm not sure how I'm gonna handle it. I mean, I suppose I could mount it under the seat, but we'll just have to see. And I kind of been wanting to get another truck anyway, so I may just hold off on that. So since my ultimate goal is to later this year or maybe the beginning of next year, get off the grid, not use any electricity from power companies, I have to have a way to power everything. So with my battery pack and with my inverter, I have to have solar panels. So this was my other purchase that I did on Amazon Prime Day. And let me just say that Amazon Prime is a scam because these same solar panels were $20 cheaper after Prime Day was over with. So it was a total scam. So just think about that. Anyway, this is what they look like and they are huge. I mean, these are like 5 feet tall. I mean, well, they come all the way up to here on me. So that shows you how big they are. But my goal is, this is 200 watts. So it's two panels. Each of those panels is 100 watts. So what my goal is to get some metal brackets and mount these on the metal brackets. And then, so whenever I get to my destination, I can put the metal brackets out or I can mount them on a pole. And then I can send that into the battery pack to charge the battery pack. And then from the battery pack, I can, you know, go to my inverter or however I want to do it. There's many ways to do this and I don't want to confuse you with whichever way I'm doing it. But that's my plan. So the next step will be to order the metal brackets and to mount these on the metal brackets and do some testing. But I had to wait till I got them because I'm not 100% sure about the metal brackets, like which one will fit and which ones won't fit. So that's where I am in this stage. I'm, you know, trying to slowly transition to a point where I can live off the grid. I'll eventually get another trailer and I'll hook all this up, and hopefully by the end of this year or next year, I will be 100% off grid and I'll have no bills other than my cell phone, which is $45 a month. So that is my goal. No bills, no electricity, no water, nothing. No insurance. I'm gonna pay cash for the trailer, so no bills. There is this fly that has been flying around like my office, and then he'll come in here and fly in the family room, and then he'll fly in my bedroom. So I've tried to kill him and I can't seem to kill him. Every time I get the fly swatter, you know, he escapes. So I can't have a fly get in my bedroom when I'm trying to sleep, right? Because, you know, it'll keep waking you up. So I now have a solution. This is one of those things you plug up and it zaps the flies. So we're gonna open it up and give it a shot. These are actually not expensive at all. Let's see what we have. We have the little chain to hang it. And we have, looks like it's the power cord. Oh, free 2-pack of replacement bulbs, which is good. And let's get the unit out. And got some instructions. What else do we have? Oh, there's a little brush. I guess that's to clean off the residue of the dead bugs. Let's give it a shot. That's the power switch. Okay. So I don't know what it is about these bulbs that attracts flies, and it says on the front mosquitoes. It says this is a mosquito killer lamp, but I think it kills flies too. Yep, kills flies too. So we're gonna leave that running, and then we're gonna check and see what happens. Okay, so it's the next day, and let me tell you what happened. So I left it running at night, and I left my door open to my bedroom. Actually, I did that by accident. And I guess it was like maybe 1 or 2 in the morning. I was awakened by a zap, zap. And I thought, why 2 zaps? So I came out here, and apparently the fly found it, and I guess he landed on the first part and got zapped. So that was the first zap. And then as he fell down, he hit another, because this is just a steel grate. He hit another piece of it and got zapped a second time, and then down to the bottom. So these work, and this is fantastic because I can use this for, you know, for flies and mosquitoes. And especially like if you go camping, you get mosquitoes in there and flies in there, and you just can't seem to kill them all. I've been to places where just loads of mosquitoes, especially like if you're out like on farmland, just loads of mosquitoes. And so it looks like it works. So I'm excited. And next time a fly comes in here, I'm not going to go look for the fly swatter. I'm just going to get this out and, you know, and turn it on. So that's my thrill for today. This is only like $20. I don't know why everybody doesn't have one. Okay, so I hope I haven't talked you to death. That's all I had for you today. And so I'll catch you next time. Thanks for joining me.